What's going on, guys? I hope you're ready to be stunning and brave.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high.
Stay because where we live now is making it illegal for me to exist. I had to tell my kids that I'm leaving for another state because Oklahoma won't let me live here.
Oh, is that right? I certainly don't think that's the case.
Not okay.
Unless you're on some registered list.
This is not okay.
Why does Oklahoma hate you?
Where is everybody? We need your help. Where are you?
Well, if you don't pay your
I don't want
rent,
to
you
hear
normally
your
get kicked
fucking
out.
I don't want to hear your accomplice. I have
Language,
another
people.
state because where we live now is making it illegal for me to exist.
Go to Twitter, you'll see thousands upon thousands upon thousands of videos that are just happening daily of just black violence. I seen a comment the other day on a site saying, hey, you don't ever show all the white violence. Why is out of every 50 videos you show, only one is white crime? Because that's about the rate it's happening. That's about accurate. Kid's hitting his head on the thing. He can't even be that old. Just straight zombies out here on these streets.
This is at the Taco Bell in Niles. I'm sitting here waiting for my food. And this guy
Oh God.
looks like this.
He needs to get some medical attention. Got to be in the floor.
This is horrible. This is ridiculous.
Brine face.
Oh! Are you good? What's going on with you, man?
Sorry, man. I've just been working.
No, we're waiting for food, man. You got a whole line. You've been sitting here nodding out at the drink machine, man.
Yeah, I feel that, bro.
Bro, you should probably not be working right now.
I feel that, bro. It's just been a long ass.
Nah, man. No.
What you mean?
Dude, we're waiting for food.
I get
We've been
that,
sitting
yeah.
here waiting.
Slap. They just walked on that guy's Lamborghini. Or what he's gonna do about it. Oh. We're gonna have to turn this for YouTube. Turns on us, alright.
If you saw me, I don't really know how else to tell you this, but if you saw me dressed like this, walking down the street in my heels, pretend I shaved my beard and I had one of these on my face, you would have no fucking clue, alright? I don't really personally use passing as like my threshold for womanhood. I understand that a lot of trans people want to pass as a goal. I respect it deeply. It is
Look
not
at them
one of mine.
armpits.
It's not how my fluidity functions. I don't live for the validation
I don't
of other
care
people
how your
deciding what they
fluids
think
function.
that my gender passes as. I love my presentation. I don't need your validation for it. I do not
Your presentation.
see this, and I would really caution you about policing other people's gender expressions because it's just not your fucking business. If
Don't play that game one too many times. You're gonna play it one too many times. Why are these kids so disrespectful? Well, he didn't get got. Because I would have had to cut it out of YouTube if he did.
As a black woman, you are using white supremacist talking points to defend your transphobia. And that's really heartbreaking, because do you realize that talking about things like bone structure is what white supremacists do to, like, separate themselves from black people?
That's
Like,
what Cartman's
historically,
does.
that's what they've done.
And you're not fair, just
White
big
supremacists
bones.
have said that white people and black people have DNA. We're different species. We have different bones. We have different muscles.
Why does she look permanently
As a
scared?
way to be like, black people, other. We don't want them around us. And now you're doing the same thing with trans women. Like, that's heartbreaking. Especially because that same rhetoric will be used against you in the future. Transphobia is used against black women all the time. But sure, your bone structure makes you a woman. Something keeps calling me back to this comment.
Your XY chromosomes make you a woman.
Like,
Stupid.
as a black woman, you are using white supremacist talking points
I don't want to hear
to
it.
defend.
Shut the hell up. You guys want to see Macklemore turn in his grave?
Might not be the same, but that's not important. No freedom till we're equal. Damn right I support it.
Good luck getting a boyfriend.
Might not be the same, but that's not important. No freedom till we're equal.
Boy, you got some great news for me?
I got great news for you, Chief. So I know you're interested in the Scat Pack 392, but with that 392 credit score, I know that you bank with Truist, and you have excellent proof of income here, which is fantastic.
Sir, you
I got
guys
some
know.
figures for you here. I know you want to be at 50K, but we got you at 77K out the door here.
Man, what about that $400 a month I was talking about?
$400 a month, so we got you at $400 a week. So that's good because it helps you pay off the car faster, so it really does you a favor.
And it helps with my credit, right?
Yeah, it helps with the credit too, which is good.
And what's the interest rate on
The
this?
interest rate is about 40%, and that just means that 40% of people get approved, but we took care of it.
You said I can take it right
Like
now.
right now, this time right here.
Thank you, sir.
I grew up in a car lot, but the car lot I grew up at, they just take straight cash. So back in the 90s and 2000s, a lot of people that would come up here would be immigrants from other countries or gangsters that's selling drugs and want to bury some money in some cars, which, hey, I got nothing to do with that. I don't know what in the world that they're doing in their free time. They just come to buy a car. That's all I know. Okay. So I just start kind of deducing these other things, but I mean, I'm 36 now. We're talking 15 years ago. I'm not going to tell somebody what moves they need to make as a 16-year-old boy. The title of this is, Do Trans People Consider They Came Along and Hijacked the Movement?
These gay men. I heard one of them in an annoying voice say to the rest of them, there are too many transgender women here. This is why we don't have any cavalry. This is why we don't have anyone helping us out. This is why there's a trans genocide and everyone else is just watching it happen. Because the tone definitely don't care. They only care about themselves and what they can get. Fuck everybody else. Anyway, that's what we're up against. We're not only up against the conservative and their base, but we're up against our own people too.
I don't see a trans genocide. If anything, I see more and more and more and more trans people every single freaking day. What this man lady is talking about, I don't know. They have gone completely mental in their mind, and that's okay. On this planet, we don't need everybody to be smart. We don't need everybody to know the truth, because heck, nobody knows the truth. We're all sinners, because if we knew the truth, if any of us knew the truth, we would be good to go. We would do right. But nobody knows the truth. So therefore, the only thing that all of us can do is just absolute utter insanity. Some a little more than others.
Jesus was not a Jew. He was a Muslim. Abraham couldn't have been Jewish. He definitely couldn't have been Christian. So what? Couldn't have been Jewish.
This guy says Jesus was a Muslim. Let's take a look.
Moses was not a Jew. Moses was a Muslim.
Everybody knows that.
Jesus was not a Jew. He was a Muslim. Abraham
Islam
couldn't
wasn't even
have been
around when he
Jewish.
died.
He definitely couldn't have been Christian. So what was he? He was a Muslim. That's it.
Definitely wasn't around back then.
Islam is the final revelation. They have the Old Testament. They have the New Testament. Well, the Quran is the final testament. Takbir! Takbir! Takbir!
When I hear a bunch of people shouting Allah Akbar, I tend to look around really fast. I don't know why. Maybe it's like drilled into my psyche from 9/11. But this guy, you can literally tell that he has not read the Old Testament. He has not read the Bible. He might have read the Quran. I don't know. I have no clue what's in there. I respect your book. I don't want no problems because I seen what you do to people that you think disrespects the book. I seen this one lady, y'all just burned her out in public. You beat her, stomped her face in, burned her out in public because you thought that she tore your book. All right? Definitely not overkill. These people, I swear, these people must think God is a pansy and cannot stick up for himself. They think God's a complete handicap, and if you say anything against them, they got to go kill them for God, because God can't handle his business himself. If God's mad at you, he'll let you know. He'll let you know. Let's check out some non-binary rage.
I am not a lady. Not a fucking... I am not a lady. Not a fucking...
There you have it, folks. She's clearly not a lady. She was not born with XY chromosomes, that's for sure. Ukrainian soldier video calls the girlfriend of a dead Russian soldier to laugh at her loss. Oh my gosh.
Алло. Слава Україні.